Ladies and gentlemen, this first bout is brought to you by our friends at Keep Going Official. This amateur battle is set for three-minute rounds in the Aries featherweight division. Now first, he's fighting out of the blue corner. He steps into the cage tonight at a height of 6 feet 1 inch tall and a weight of 146.6 pounds. He trains with ATT Atlanta and he fights out of Atlanta, Georgia. And tonight he steps into the cage presenting an undefeated record of 1 win and 0 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Hector Galvan. And his opponent across the cage and fighting out of the red corner. He steps into the cage tonight at a height of 5 feet 8 inches tall, having weighed in at 146.4 pounds. He trains with Nashville MMA and he fights out of Nashville, Tennessee. And tonight he steps into the cage presenting to you an undefeated record of 1 win and 0 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Warbird, Adam Yunis.
All right, these guys are going to lead things off here on the prelims.
Your referee for this fight will be Big Luke Wilson.
Ready to go.
I think this action's going to heat the building up because there's a chill in the
yeah,
air.
I feel cold.
It is a cold.
I was like, is it just me? Oh, right away, right to the grappling.
A cold night in Nashville here, and Yunis coming out early with a nice takedown, top control.
Yeah, very good. Got Galvan's working some. Oh, he had some butterflies. Now he's armbar. Yep. Okay.
Man, so many times when you see fighters with only one amateur fighter making their debut, somebody falls right into a submission immediately, especially when they're dry. So, got to be mindful of that here in the early going.
Anxiety's hard or high. Lots of adrenaline going on, so things get in quick.
And Zach, you heard the ovation there for Yunis, obviously representing the hometown camp.
Got to watch that guillotine.
Galvan even got some boos in the early going. Yeah, that's getting dangerous.
Yeah, showing his the ATT jiu-jitsu right there.
That is a theme that could play out throughout the night, as you heard me mention. Smaller weight classes kind of have got some high-level fights up and down this card tonight. Obviously, the co-main event.
Yep.
A couple of the best flyweights in the world in the amateur
ranks.
ranks.
He's got his own guillotine now. He shouldn't. Okay. Yep, I hear National MMA corner saying get heavy. He looks like he's doing it. He's getting a little high. Oh, he might have this choke right here.
Oh, Yunis is hunting a finish here in round 1. He's got 1:30 to work.
But Galvan he's fighting hands. He's doing what he should.
That's the thing about this featherweight action. You start trying to highlight other stuff on the card. The scrambles are so insane as Galvan, was able to hit a sweep there.
Yeah, now wrestler never wants to be on his back, but knowing Yunis, knowing who his trainers are, Iron Mike, training at Nashville in May, he can get up.
Yeah, you can hear the corner telling Yunis to be mindful of a
He
Darce
does have
choke.
that. It looks like he has an anaconda right here, actually. Yep.
And what does Yunis got to do to stay out of this right here, Zach?
He's doing what he should. He needs to keep his hips away. He's flattening out, so he is. Looks like he is safe now. He's got to fight those hands.
Oh, but now the cage
is in the way, so.
45 seconds here, nervous moments for the Yunis corner.
Wow, great heart. That was deep. Great heart by Yunis here.
And it's not over yet.
Again.
The death roll continues here. Galvan is hunting.
Yunis is doing what he should. He's keeping his hips pushed away. And, Galvan's trying to walk towards him as he should.
Yeah, Galvan's got to try and utilize those legs,
right?
He
should. He's trying to hook that leg and try to work for that finish. Now I feel like Yunis is good here. He's defended it each time.
Well, this
Darce
Darce
choke. If I was Galvan, I might want to go to something else.
Yeah, look at that. Galvan said,
short time, though. I probably wouldn't let him up with that short time.
I'm I'm curious to see what Yunis has got on the feet right now. Right now it's Galvan getting off the rangy strikes. What a round. That was a great round.
Great round. Setting the tone for this underground show right here.
100% fans at home. If you enjoyed round one, you still got 2 more to come potentially in this contest. 2 more fights after this one concludes for free on the Spectation Sports and Aries Fight Series Facebook page.
Galvan looks like he's not even tired right now. Yunis looking okay though?
Yeah, free fights are always fun, especially when it's as high level as round was there.
Yeah.
I think Galvan definitely had a much better second half of round one.
I would favor Galvan.
And Yunis started off so hot though. He came out and got a takedown 10 seconds in. A lot of positives for both young fighters.
Oh yeah, was looking good, but I think, I feel like how the judges judge rounds might be biased. This maybe if I was a judge, it's how I judge it. Like how you finish is better than, has a stronger statement than how you start.
Well, optics are always important. The last thing that a judge sees. Yeah,
sure.
100%.
And should you judge like that? Maybe not, but I feel like that plays a big role.
Got to wonder, too, if Galvan's going to have a little bit of an adrenaline dump. This being his first time, his very first fight in his amateur career. That was such an exciting round one. He almost got a finish.
Yep. Ooh, good knee to the body. Yunis is relentless, though, with his wrestling.
You got to remember, too, Yunis' first fight, he went all 3 rounds.
Yep.
So he's already kind of made in-fight adjustments before, and it looks like he's kind of come out with some renewed confidence here in round 2.
Yep. Oh, now he's going for an anaconda. Maybe he should probably stay on top here. If I was him, if I was Yunis, I would let go of this, try to keep top.
Oh, and now they just keep trading this,
this
front face lock position.
This is a back and forth. Ooh.
Man,
that's relentless with these takedowns.
That's a brutal clash there when Yunis makes his entry.
Yeah. Hunting the head there, Yunis is. But Galvan, he does not settle. He is constantly trying to get up. Right now, Yunis needs to reshoot, use that cage.
And Zach, we mentioned this earlier, that it is a chilly night here in Nashville. I mean, listen, we've been in venues in the summertime where it is sweltering hot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And this is like the polar opposite.
I know, I'm freezing.
It is icy in here tonight. I think and that's what it is. Nashville is so insane.
Yeah.
You've got a late arriving crowd. That door is open. I'm curious if that's impacting the fighters at all as far as these grappling transitions.
I've fought in some venues where it's way too cold. I'm like, man, it's going to – getting punched is going to suck a little bit in this cold weather.
This is like you have a disagreement with a coworker. You go in the walk-in cooler and you just have it out.
Yeah.
But right now it's Yunis enjoying some top control.
Yeah, he's got some very good top control. Relentless wrestling, and I think that's making the difference in this round.
Galvan's got his arm trapped there.
Oh, yeah. He's got to watch his triangles. He shrugged it off, though.
Yeah, Yunis is – each one of these fighters has been a step ahead in the submission game, so that's interesting to see. Good defense from both.
Yeah, Yunis he might be wearing him out with this relentless pace.
Yeah,
wrestling pace.
Another tough round to score here, but I feel like Yunis is starting to settle in a little bit.
Yeah, 45 seconds left. I'm favoring Yunis right here, but Galvan does not concede.
But look at that right there. And
exactly.
just as it felt like Yunis was taking control, now Galvan here back to a front face lock. He's got top position.
Yep, he's going. Oh, he's Peruvian.
Peruvian that time.
Going for the Peruvian.
I don't know if we've seen one of these in the Aries cage.
That looks deep.
This would be history in the making if he
secures
secures
it.
it.
Even if it's deep, it's hard to finish. He's out. High risk, low reward move.
I mean, that's that class of submission, buggy choke, necktie, omoplata.
Yeah.
Now there's some heavy strikes there.
I used to love a Peruvian, but I realized I'm not going to finish many fights like this.
Oh, it's rare. It's a rare one.
You know, this is an interesting finish.
They're right in front of us right there. Galvan strikes very heavy.
Hard shots.
Love to take a look at Yunis, see if he got busted open by one of those.
That was a close round. Just like the first. It could be 2-0 either way, 1-1. I don't know how to call it. I mean, for the first fight of the night, insane.
I mean, those strikes, so I really thought Yunis was in control of round 2 up until about the last minute.
Yeah.
And the strikes that Galvan got off there, I mean, maybe we're biased because it was right in front of us.
Those were hard shots.
I mean, yeah, it sounded like he was trying to
thumping.
crack a coconut.
Yeah. So
interesting stuff.
And it goes back to, like, what do you favor? How you start the round, how you finish. And those were both solid finishes by Galvan.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you're enjoying this ATT versus Nashville matchup, the first pro fight of the evening might be one that you want to tune in for. We've got Marvin Chavez out of ATT Atlanta Team Lima taking on the pro debut, Peyton the Horseman Hayes. And Aries fans will know Hayes, obviously he's been in a smattering of underground fights. I think he's got like a 13 amateur fight career. Pro debut coming tonight. It's going to be these two camps doing battle in our first pro bout of the evening. That is going to be exclusively on Spectation Sports. Make your way over there for the undercard and main card. But right now, it's Galvan and Yunis, round 3.
Yeah. Could we be building a Aries rivalry between Nashville and Maine and ATT Atlanta?
Oh, 100%. I mean, those are two gyms right there.
Top
I mean,
gyms in the Southeast right there.
I can think of multiple times that we've already seen them clash in the Aries cage, and it never disappoints.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, yeah, we're right back where we seem to be so many times. As a round starts, Yunis is in top control.
He's staying very safe. Even when I think he's in danger, he fights out of it. Very impressive by Yunis. But again, Galvan, he does not concede. He's ready. He's scrambling. He's hunting for submissions. He's not making it easy when he gets these takedowns. And
in a lot of ways too, I mean, Galvan is showing a little fatigue, but not to the point where he's like accepting position on his back. He's always got a counter. And I would say he's more comfortable on the feet. Yunis really just wants to get to the grappling immediately.
That was a great triangle. Great.
Oh, yeah.
He slipped it right in there. And, you know, they're both probably feeling some pretty big fatigue right now.
And more hammer fists here. Galvan is really an educated practitioner.
I thought he was going for a Kimura as well within that triangle.
I think he's almost just trying to control the arm so that Yunis cannot block the pounding strikes.
Yunis is just... There we go.
Yeah, Galvan's got the advantage of being right in his corner right now, so he is just listening to instruction from his corner.
Yunis he needs to posture up. He needs to try to shrug that off. Yep, he's doing a good job.
Oh yeah, it looks like the wrist is really being well controlled.
Ooh, yeah, he's got kind of a Kimura within that triangle.
That's a strange, setup for it.
Locking that triangle up a little deeper. Yunis really needs to posture here. Don't let that arm get across. And I mean, they're both defending well, or he's defending well, and he's trying to finish this well.
Well, Zach, on the walkout, we highlighted how much of the game plan would be wrestling-centric from Yunis, right? But, you know, with a debuting fighter in Galvan, what we did know is that he's a BJJ blue belt, and that's kind of been the story.
Yep.
Yunis, every time he has had success with the wrestling, it's been the jiu-jitsu of Galvan and the ground strikes that have really kind of have saved his bacon, so to speak.
Yep. Classic BJJ grappler versus wrestler right here.
It is.
Not a lot of stand-up going on because Yunis can control where the fight's taking place, and he's definitely doing that.
If Yunis can escape from this, which obviously is a big if, I feel like he needs to get some strikes off.
He's got to.
Just to really try and sway this round back his way.
And this triangle is deep still. He might still get it. I feel like Yunis' his submission defense is, you got to put him out. Wow, he spent this whole round in this triangle.
Yeah, that's after Yunis scored the takedown. So another.
I don't know how to score this fight, to be honest.
Yeah, it's going to go to the judges' scorecards. If top control is your thing, maybe Yunis gets the nod. But in all honesty, I thought rounds 2 and 3, the most significant damage done was right there, Hector Galvan, and you can hear he does have some fans in the house. They are making some noise.
Made that little trip up from Atlanta. Wow. What a fight.
Yeah, cut man
First fight of the night.
Mark Law is tending to Yunis. Yunis looks like he's got a little swelling, but I don't see any bad cuts.
Body language is an indication. I feel like Yunis feels.
Could this be a harbinger of things to come for the ATT Atlanta team, who has, let me quick count it up. We've got
how many we got?
One more amateur, 2 more pros.
Wow.
So
good stuff. Could
be a busy night of racking up W's for ATT Atlanta. But we're getting ahead of ourselves because it is going to the judges' scorecards. Yunis could very well steal
those
this one.
Those first 2, I mean, I feel like Yunis did probably lose that last round, but I feel like the first 2 arguably could have went to Yunis. Depends on what you favor.
It does. And Yunis, I mean, Yunis got a takedown in all 3 rounds, too.
Yeah, he did.
Which, if you would have told him that coming into this one, I think he would have taken it all day.
Close fight. Good fight.
As we await the judges' scorecards still to come tonight, you heard me mention Chavez versus Hayes. We also have the pro debut of Rashad Lockhart taking on Thomas Grady. Joel Winters takes on Tyrell Ace Hill. Alex Holm versus Bryce Warner in a battle of amateur super fights. And then Stewart versus Sandlin, your main event. We go now to Lance Green with your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, following 3 grueling rounds, this decision has gone to your judges' scorecards. Judge David Hudson scores this bout 30-27. Josh Amato 30-27. Some say 30-27. Your winner by unanimous decision out of the blue